what advice would you give on the like competing on the fixed axle versus the like say in the UK? It seems to be well, it seems to be very often somewhere in the middle. That's a frustrating thing. Sometimes it's like I trained axle the other day at my gym, and I had one side of the axle is like the plates are the wheels are staying on really tight, and then the other side they're spinning. So that was quite frustrating because I had one side that was spinning and one side that stayed pretty fixed, and it's quite tough. But realistically, that happens quite a lot in competitions. Like it's a lot easier, obviously, if they're spinning freely, or if they're completely fixed, you can. Anyway, what's my question? My question is, just compare the fixed axle versus to one that's spinning freely. Is there any kind of obvious things or go-to cues that you'd give on a fixed axle versus one that spins freely?
So I almost for instance will teach you the same all the way up to the kind of like the last catch when you're having maybe like placing that at the best you can, that axle on the top of your abdomen or on your sternum, and then you're doing that final pull to the rack position. Usually if it's going to be on a regular axle, you don't necessarily have to like let go of it. You just kind of have to guide it. On the fixed, you're going to have to kind of let go. You kind of have to let go of it and re-catch it in that position. And then when you're in that position, it has to be a pretty good, again, a great base where you're forcing kind of all your momentum and all that tension upwards. So you're catching it. So pretty much where you get under it, you're compressing the spring, and then once you catch it, the spring is coming back up. So you're popping right back up with the weight. So I would say in the element of the fix, that last piece is that you're going to have to let go of that fixed axle if you're especially going to kind of power clean it. So that's the biggest thing is just that last pop onto the rack position is the only real piece I feel like it's different than when it's fixed and non-fixed.